Hello there YouTubers, this is 1995 Express with another video update on the Magic Railroad Adventures. As you well know, I have just recently uploaded a video contest, well, a poster contest really, to see which poster entries would be the best for use for the Magic Railroad Adventures The Battle series promotion. The contest ended a while ago, and so far I'm not really impressed with the results. Only one entry was able to make it before the deadline, and just didn't seem like the whole contest was a success. I thought I had it in good timing over the summer holiday, but apparently no one else entered the contest. So I might upload the contest a little bit later, but for a rerun, but it might be a while before I do that. The second thing I would like to tell you is that talking of contests, I am going to run a newer contest, a different one, and that is to see how many original characters you fans can create for the Magic Railroad Adventures The Battle series. I'm going to upload another video concerning this with further details featured in them. And third thing I would like to say is that I am now in my senior year, which is pretty busy at this time with college applications, SAT tests, and so on and so forth. But I'm going to a school in which they enlist the seniors to create their own project which they have to work on during the school year. And my senior project is going to be making a movie with cartoon animation featured in it. So, truth of the matter is, I'm gonna be focusing on that more than the Magic Railroad Adventures, but hopefully I'll have the Magic Railroad Adventures episode 1 of the Legend series uploaded by the end of the school year. It's just that senior year is pretty busy for me, as you might already well know, and just focusing on so many projects takes the puff out of you, let's just say. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get on to the main subject of this video. Two YouTubers have asked me if I could explain to them how I do certain special effects, like the ones in the Magic Railroad Adventures The Prologue. And, well, I don't know, but I don't know if it might be easy for you or not, but for me it's kind of easy since I've gotten used to the special effects by now. And I'll just give you a run through how I do my special effects. Okay, so the first YouTuber was Rosie the Cutie 1995, and she asked me how I did the special effects in the Magic Buffer scene. Well, Cursity, it's all in the camera. I have filmed the Magic Railroad Adventures The Prologue with a Sony Handycam camcorder, which has which can play rewritable DVDs and such. And it has some nice features in there, but it has one feature which has particularly helped me with the Magic Buffer scene. So looking at the camcorder, I'll give you the instructions of how I created the Magic Buffers special effects. First, I open up the touchpad screen. Then I go to P menu. Then I go to Setup. Then I go to Picture Application, which should be a scroll down from the image that the screen opens up to. And then I go to De-Effect. And I activate the alumni key. I don't know what that stands for, but what's cool about it is that the camera looks at the scene which is depicted in front of it, and with the alumni key, it freezes that image. Right now, it's in the effect is only halfway completed, but if you press on the positive button, it fills in the scene entirely as an image. But if you press the negative button, it goes back to the motion camera that you were just on. And while I was filming the Magic Buffers set, I used the alumni key to freeze the image of the Magic Buffers set with no engines in it whatsoever. And then I restored it to moving camera view and placed an engine just in front of the Magic Buffers, namely Lady. And while filming it, I activated the alumni key so that almost when Lady almost hits the buffers, I press on the positive button as much as I can, and she automatically disappears. The image just overlays over the moving camera view. And that's how I did the Magic Buffers scene for the Magic Railroad Adventures, but getting used to the Corral Video Studio, there should be a lot more special effects that I can do on it. I've already done a test scene of the Magic Buffers in which what it would look like from the view of the engine that's charging through the buffers. And it's all in the Corral Video Studio. First, if you look at the Corral Video Studio page, and you see a category search next to the video projection screen. It says video at the moment, but you can open that up and go to video filters, and you can see that they have a list of special effects in which you can use to overlay over the images so that you can create your videos. And what I used for this test scene was a rippling effect, stars, and zoom. I think it would take a little bit too long to explain the full details of how I did those special effects, but you can look up any Corral Video Studio videos and see if they can explain how they did the overlay special effects. Okay, for the second special effects that I'm going to explain is for Lucky Fan Isaac. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. Is it Isaac or Isaac? I don't know. I need to listen to your name to see how you pronounce it. But anyway, you had wanted to know how I do the green screen effect. Well, this is also in the Corel Video Studio, and I think this should be fairly easy to explain. First, I film whatever I want to shoot in front of a green screen, namely Edward here, and then I upload that clip onto Corel Video Studio. Then I place the video into the second video track, which should say overlay track when you scroll the cursor over the image of the track that it stands for. The first one would be video track and the second one would be overlay track. And then I take whatever I want to be placed behind Edward and place it in the video track. Just be certain that you have enough video clips in the video track so that the image that you want goes directly behind the filmed image that you shot. And once you place your video into the overlay track, the links to creating your special effects with the overlay technique should come up automatically just below the list of files that is directly next to the video screen. And what you have to do is click on the mask and chroma key, and the there should be a little button which shows a dropper in it. What you want to do is to click on that, and then you move the cursor, which should have the dropper on it, over to the video screen. And then you click on the cursor over which color you want to cut out, and the computer should automatically delete the color of that particular image, namely the green screen. And you can adjust what amount you want the green screen to have in the video file, but you just want to make sure that the percentage is close enough so that you can hardly see any of the green screen, but you can still see the image that you have in front of you in the video screen. But whenever filming with a green screen, I don't recommend that you film anything green over that. Otherwise, you might just have an invisible engine or something, like an invisible Percy with only this ghostly smoke box floating in midair. For the steam effects, however, I used a black screen, but this is really difficult to work with, and I don't recommend doing this to anybody else. But what I did was that I filmed the steam with a humidifier, which is a small device which evaporates water into mist, and I put a large cylinder on it with some smaller tubings sticking out of it so that the steam will come out in a stream. And I filmed all that in front of the black screen, and I fanned it so it looks like that the steam is being forced away from the locomotive in the wind. but the trouble is trying to keep the steam in perfect motion with the locomotive. I'm sure, as you have probably seen in my past few videos, that it's not really a good special effect that I can recommend. So if you are able to, if there is any, you can place a smoke generator into your locomotive. It would have to be very, very tiny. Or you can just create the steam effects with CGI. I don't recommend that you use this steam effect that I have done in my past few videos. It just looks patchworky and not very professional. So, yeah. Okay, and now for the minor things that I would like to talk about. Since I'm going to be working on my senior project for most of the year and not the MRA episode 1, I am open to answer any questions that any of you would like to ask concerning the Magic Railroad Adventures. You can put them in the comments section just below in the YouTube page of this video. And you can ask any question that you like, as long as it is appropriate and there's no spamming or rudeness or any of that sort in it. If you ask a question that is not really appropriate, I will take it off the comments section immediately. And if anybody would like any help with any if anybody wants any voice actors for their own Thomas and Friends productions, I'm more than happy to help out, because I can speak in a lot of different voices and I can mimic every single Thomas character. Well, every single male Thomas characters. No offense, girls. But if you need any help with actors who can do voices for any Thomas characters, just shoot me a message and I'll be able to perfectly capture the voices of each Thomas character, if possible. Believe me, my variety of characters can be, well, it is very wide. I can go from Thomas all the way to Connor. And maybe Porter. Talking of which, why is Andrew Brenner now introducing more American locomotives if they are too big to, Well, I'm getting carried away. If you also need any help with any narrations, I'd be more than happy to help. I can impersonate Pierce Brosnan, and most of the time I do my narrations of any story in a Ringo Starr voice. Except for the Magic Railroad Adventures, in which I tried to impersonate Pierce Brosnan, but didn't really sound 100% like him, didn't it? But anyway, I think that's all that I have to say at this moment. So, until then, ta-ra!